What's up, everybody? Yes, indeed, OG is back, people. But anyways, you guys already know what time it is, man. OG doesn't talk about it, he stays about it. And before we move on, I need you to hit that like and subscribe button and put your notification bell on all. And do me one other thing. Share my channel, people. Let's get this channel to grow. There ain't nothing to it but to do it. But anyways, people, today is a very busy day for me. Today is a day I have to go over all of my team members' profiles, make sure that they're losing the weight that they're supposed to be losing, check out their progress pictures, because I'm going to tell you one thing. Progress pictures will not lie for you, people. I provide a program for you, and once you receive my program, it's my personalized training app. Once you receive it, you punch in the information, so you could sit there and fucking paint a good picture on what you're doing. But at the end of the day, when you need to post your progress pictures, and which I require you to do every other week, them pictures are not going to lie for you. And the reason I know that is because I've been through the ground and pound, people. I know what it takes to get results. I know how long it's going to take you to see results and start that body recomp and to gain that aesthetic look that most of you sign up for. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. So like I said, I've been through the ground and pound. I know what needs to be done in order to achieve them goals in your fitness journey. And it's not going to be, it's simple, but it's not. It's just all about consistency, people. And that's what I cannot emphasize enough. It's not how extreme you go at the gym or at home. It's how consistent you are. With consistency and a dialed in nutrition, that's where you get your best results. I'm telling you now, I'm living proof of it, people. Every day I get my backyard boogie on. I put in, 45 minutes, an hour tops, and I only do that because it's my lifestyle. I enjoy working out. But most of my results, 90% of them, have came from nutrition. Because trust and believe, I was one of those persons that was under that old school belief about hitting it hard, tearing it up at the gym, and racking all this weight, lifting heavy, and eating fucking like a pig. That shit don't work. You're going to walk around with that fucking, you're going to be fat buff, basically is what you are. You can't come out your shirt at the beach and look proper. Ain't nobody going to rubberneck to check you out and say, damn, that fool's in shape right there. As old as I am, I'm going on 54. I'm in the best shape of my life. But I could tell you one thing. When I come out my shirt at the gym, I get a lot of individuals, they rubberneck because they're like in disbelief. Because, when I wear clothes, I look pretty skinny. Looks like I'm just an older cat at the gym. But when I come out my shower, motherfuckers be rubbernecking. I tell you right now. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn. It is what it is, people. You know what I mean? But anyways, people, you can't talk about it, man. You just got to be about it. If you really want to get busy and, quit the bullshitting and you want to hop on my program, shoot me a DM or email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. Okay? So yesterday we were talking about testosterone levels and stuff like that. What causes a lot of decrease in your testosterone levels? One of the biggest things I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to touch on it, people, is inflammation, man. Inflammation has a lot of negative things that come out of it. It does a lot of bad to your body as far as your physical fitness, your overall health. A lot of inflammation is behind a lot of chronic illnesses. And I'm not going to get into details about that stuff. And the reason is because I'm not a doctor. So you guys got to always keep in mind the information that I share with you guys is information that I've gathered, from reading books and going through the ground and pound as well, stuff that I've experienced myself, real life experiences. So I share this with you people out here as just more or less freedom of speech thing. You know, I'm not trying to be a miracle worker or anything like that, because I'm not. You know, I'm an online fitness coach. That's what I do. But anyway, so inflammation, man, I'm going to tell you one thing right now, what you guys really got to work on. If you guys are one of them persons that's scared of going in the sun because of sunspots, you got to keep in mind, you know, the reason why you get those sunspots, man, is because of sugar levels in your body, the sugar levels in the protein. It's just, I'm going to give you a perfect example. This is kind of like how should I say, compare yourself to a hamburger. When you sear a hamburger, them spots that you see all over the hamburger, that's the sugar that's inside of that hamburger, inside of the proteins. You know, because proteins, they do tend to have sugars in there, even though they're not, even though it says 0 sugars and shit like that, there's natural sugars in there, people. So back to vitamin D. If you don't want to get out and get like 45 minutes of sun a day, you know, I would highly recommend taking vitamin D pills. You know what I mean? 10,000 IU. But if your testosterone levels are really low and your cortisol levels are really high and shit, I would bump it up to, you know, 20,000. You know, 20,000 IUs a week. You know, you can't go wrong with it, people. I'm telling you right now, it's just trying to put you guys up on a little game what I did in my time. So anyways, people, I know I went rambling on like I always do. That's what OG's known for. But I wanted to touch on an herb, man. Ashwagandha, okay? Ashwagandha, man, the benefits of taking this plant it's amazing, you know, compared to a lot of other roots out there, maca root, ginseng, and all that stuff. You know, there's panax, there's all kinds of different rhodiola or some shit. They got a weird name for that. Holy basil and all that. These are different types of herbs. They're all good for you to a certain extent, but from my experience, the best I've ever used was ashwagandha, man. And I'm going to talk a little bit about ashwagandha. Ashwagandha, man, will lower your cortisol, and it is the adaptation for anxiety and stress. It will help you with better sleep. It helps you with stress relief, mental clarity, and more. Okay, ashwagandha is a potent adaptation that helps you adapt to stress. It's a cortisol modulator. So if your levels are too high or low, it will help bring them back to normal levels, people. You know, so if your balances are off, it's going to help you level them out again, okay? So that's what's really good about fucking taking ashwagandha, okay? Here are some other benefits of ashwagandha, people. It helps lower cortisol naturally, okay? It helps support sleep. It improves your exercise endurance. It's an anti-inflammatory. It boosts your testosterone. Let's see, what else does it do? It protects the brain against stress. It supports hormones, including the thyroid hormone. And it also has a lot of anti-cancer properties, people, which is very important, you know, to know, you know. But anyways, and when you compare it to like other ginsengs, I'm gonna give you an example. Siberian ginseng, that it's beneficial for, you know, mood and physical endurance, but does not compare to ashwagandha, man. I'm telling you right now, the hormone balancing effects of ashwagandha is so good. Panax ginseng is also helpful for exercise and endurance and cognitive function, but ashwagandha is better at dealing with stress-related anxiety, especially dealing with a chronic problem. Okay, now you got maca root, holy basil. Those are some of the other good herbs, but in my opinion, ashwagandha is the best. Ashwagandha has a how should I say, comprehensive cortisol regulator. Okay, pretty much that's what it is. It regulates cortisol. It helps people with chronic cortisol, you know, stimulation and the problems associated with it, you know. So Ashwagandha, my boy. People, bear with me, man. I'm a little tired right now. It's been a long day. Like I said, I'm dealing with team members, and I actually gotta get back in there. So I'm gonna end this video short, man. But yeah, ashwagandha, man. I would really how should I say? I don't want to recommend anybody to take it, but I'm gonna give you an example. What I do, I'll take it for 6 weeks, man. I'll take it in cycles because it's a natural steroid. Okay, it's derivative from a plant, and the reason why it's derivative from a plant, when this plant goes through stress, it promotes a steroid that comes out of it, and so we're able to extract that and bring it to an herb and consume it as humans, you know what I mean? So with this, it's like the most natural steroid out there, and that's what I take. And I'll do it for like 6-week cycles. Then after 6 weeks, I'll take like 2 weeks off. And that's what helped me out a lot too, people, with my muscle growth, muscle repair, muscle synthesis, all that stuff. It brings down the cortisol levels. It brings your overall levels down to where they're supposed to be. Your testosterone levels up. And yeah, man, it keeps you on point, people. So this is what I do. If you like to further educate yourself, I would highly recommend going to the library and pick out a couple medical books on natural herbs and stuff, and educate yourself, people. If you don't, just sit around here and tune into my channel, and I'll be giving life's freedom of speech, I should say. I have to talk the way I do, people, and there's reason behind it, and it's to be safe. That way I'm able to keep on bringing you guys content right here, people. So for those of you people that are out there and talking about like my war stories, oh man, my war stories are gonna be boring compared to the next person that's done time. And the reason is because I cannot get into detail, people, about the shit that I went through behind them walls, man. Do you see something growing out my forehead? You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous. I'm not gonna set myself up. There's no statute of limitations to certain things that go on, man, especially behind them walls. And I'm not gonna narrow it down to where I was at, And this is the most narrowing down I will do for you guys that are questioning my me doing time. No, I'm not a C number. I'm a J number. I was one of the first J numbers out there, and that's as much information as I'm going to give you guys. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, people, I'll bring you guys some war stories tomorrow, and I keep them to a minimum. This is stuff that I experienced during my life. It may bore some of you, but it may interest the next man, especially somebody that's never really done time. And for those of you that are bored with it, hey, be a Mashika, baby. Go do your thing. Put behind them walls and make some more stories of yourself. You know what I mean? Because really, I'll tell you one thing right now, I don't tune into not a motherfucking channel to listen to war stories. Why? Been there, done that, baby. You know what I mean? So those of you, those cats out there talking about boring war stories, obviously you never been nowhere. It is what it is, baby. I keep it real, 100%. I don't put no motherfucking extra salsa on the taco. Do you pick up what I'm putting down, baby? Probably not. Why? Because you don't understand the vernacular that comes out of my mouth. I'm on a whole different level than you people. Not all you guys. You know which people I'm talking about, but I don't address them anymore. Why? No need to. But anyways, people, much love and respect to all of my subscribers, all of my followers. You guys already know, if you need to get started in this fitness world, on becoming that best version of yourself, on becoming that 10.5, and I say 10.5 because that's how I gave myself that name, High Power Fitness. Why? Because I take it to the next level, baby. I don't settle for a 10.0, 10.5. High Power Fitness, baby. That's what we do right here. But anyways, man, if you guys are still struggling, shoot me that DM or email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Can't talk about it, baby. You got to be about it. You already know, man. And remember to hit that like and subscribe button, people, and put your notification bell on all. Now, with that being said, tomorrow I will bring you a war story. Nothing major, like I said. I'm only able to put stuff on the table that is going to be safe for everyone to endure. Okay? If you understand, you understand. If you don't, go to the next channel, baby. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nobody forcing you to tune in. Now, with that being said, you already know, people. Much love and respect to all of you. Be safe out there. New Year's is right around the corner. Don't be a statistic. Now get up and get yours. Let's do this. My signature series, baby. This is what I do. When you see me shaking hands with everybody, this is what I do. Okay? When I'm in my hood, I do my thing. But I keep it respectful. This is my signature series for high power fitness, baby. This arm or that arm, whichever you choose. Now get up and get yours.